Hello, welcome to Transformers Review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at WST Bumblebee. Back. Yeah, I decided to take a look at something a little different. One of my recent auto assembly purchases. Just got this because it was cheap and it was a random buy. And it is nice. It's got a few flaws. It's actually a pretty decent vehicle representation of the Generation 1 toy. No rolling wheels at all, which a lot of WSTs had, but despite that, you can't really see. You can just sort of push along. That's about it. Detail wise though, it is actually pretty spot on for what is the original G1 toy. It does still have that super deformed look, which I kind of like. I have WST Red Alert, which I plan to review, and just pop it down there. As you can see, he is a good deal smaller than Red Alert. His squashed up nature actually makes him a bit taller. Sorry. But again, because he's so squashed up, he is a good deal shorter than Red Alert. I should point out this is the blind box version I got. There was actually another version that was released in the old Generation 1 style packaging. Didn't fortunately get that one as no one had it up at Auto Assembly. They just had this, the box version of this. But still very happy to get it. I don't think there's any differences really between this version and that version. So pretty much the same. I mean, now I'm just rambling, so let's get on to the robot mode.
The Transformers will return after these messages. We now return to the Transformers.
And I'm back. Before we move on to talk about the figure, let's actually do a quick size comparison. We have Bumblebee. Sorry about the noise in the background. And then we have Red Alert. See, he's a bit deal shorter. Can't tell how short he is. Compared to Bumblebee, he is actually a bit short, but he's not actually too short. Let's move off to the side. Just wanted to figure out. Actually, yeah, about the same. Yeah, sorry. A few niggles with this figure because of its size. The legs tend to just want to fold back in, which can be problematic. Getting them out's problematic. His arms are a bit weird, actually. He's got one arm which is the normal style, and one arm which is right down here, which is a kind of weird. It actually gets in the way of the moulding. You can't. It's difficult, and I worry about actually breaking the plastic. I worry about breaking this bit, trying to move it forward. Whereas this arm, move forward, no problem. I understand why they done it. It's a smaller figure, you know. There's not enough room there for both arms, but that is probably one niggle I have with this. Another one is, well, it's not really a niggle. This is just more of an observation. It's pretty much the same with a lot of WST toys. The legs cannot split at the feet at all. They're stuck together. There's no like just pulling them apart or anything. So he's just one big giant foot. But again, that's pretty much the same as most WSTs. Again, sorry about the noise. Try and get it close up. Let's move the light. As you see, it's the old Generation 1 toy face, no updated face. As I said, I don't know if they did anything different for the carnage release they did in Japan. But I think it's just the same as this, which is a shame. They could have released a another faced version. All in all, it has its problems. The yellow plastic does make it look like it's cheaper. he does look overall cheaper than the other figures. He's not as nice as some of the other WSTs I own, such as Red Alert, for example, or Jazz, or a few of the others. But is he a bad figure? Not overall, I wouldn't say. He cost me about £10, so for me, I think I've got my worth. To be honest, though, he's a small figure, but I don't see the appeal of a WST Bumblebee. Mainly because, at least not for me personally, the main reason I see that is stuff like this. I'm a huge fan of Diacline figures, Diacline and Micro Change figures. So having shrunken down versions of those, the Transformer figures, so I can just carry in my pocket, I absolutely love. This thing, you already have a perfectly tiny version of it in Generation 1 toy. That you can even get one with a keyring to take with you. So, I have no idea why some people would like this. I suppose just something else to go in the WST line, I guess. I don't know. For me, it doesn't. I don't feel like I'm wasting my money on it. Like I said, it cost me £10. If it costs like £30, £40, which some of the other WSTs has cost me, then no, I would feel ripped off. But this £10, it's not a bad figure. It's still in my collection, but to be honest, it's not one of my favourite of the WST lines. That's this quick review over and done with. Hope you have it uploaded soon. Hope you're doing a few more WSTs soon, as I've got a whole bunch more assembly that I would love to go through. Anyway, until next time, do all I want.